Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. This video is probably going to be titled Why You Lose, or why things go awry. And we're going to look at a couple chess games that I lost. I competed in a under 2000 blitz tournament, and I didn't really do that well. I faced a bunch of opponents that were rated higher than me, and I basically lost all those games. But there's a pattern that occurred that I kind of realized today, so I wanted to make a video about it and go over it. So I have the white pieces in this game, and you'll notice that we play a Sicilian, we get an open position, and I go for this Maroxy bind structure. Computer, best move was to move back here, but through all of these moves, top engine move, this is a little ambitious, jumping in right here. Computer thought it was better to develop my minor pieces, and this gets me to the heart of what this video is going to be about. Is I'm trying to force an advantage on my opponent, and I think what needs to be stated is, and this is kind of hard to articulate, and I'm kind of just thinking about this as I go, so bear with me. But chess is a very symmetrical game, right? We start with the same number of players. We start with the same number of pieces, right? We all have a queen. And it's unlike any other game in, like, for example, basketball. The level of skill on each side varies. I mean, if you have LeBron James on one side versus, Russell Westbrook on the other team, they're different. They're both really good players, but they're better at different things. In chess, that's not the case at all. Everyone is practically equal. The only advantage white has coming out of the opening is tempo, which isn't a slight advantage, but there's a reason that this game is at the highest level. You see Caruana and Carlsen draw every classical game. It's a very symmetrical game, and so the advantages come in subtle ways, and especially as you get higher, they come by either blunders. Your opponent gives you an advantage because they make a poor move, or B, you get a positional advantage because of slight inaccuracies. And so me jumping in here with the knight is me trying to be dominant because I realize that this square is a hole, right? And so I want to place one of my minor pieces there. But there's really no need to, right? In this position, I should focus on development and getting castled because I have a really nice structure here. This structure, I mean, this bishop's staring into a wall of pawns. I have a really nice structure, but I see this hole, and immediately I try and take advantage of it. I try and force my advantage when there's really no need. I'm gonna go through it without the computer, and then we'll turn things on and talk about it later at the end. So I force it, he takes, and I capture back, which I'm still in a good position. I would say I'm probably +1 right here as white. He plays a waiting move, also important, so I can't like develop my bishop here. I don't know why he plays this move. And I develop, which is nice. I castle. Better yet would have been to develop and then castle. He develops, he's looking to castle, he castles. Now I played this move, and this looks silly, but the computer didn't hate it. Let me go to the computer. Yeah, the computer still evaluates this as +1.2, mainly because it's a waiting move. It's a move that I'm playing to see what black's going to do, because potentially I'm going to want to reroute my knight. Especially now. This looks really good, this reroute. I finally develop. We'll turn this off. He develops a little bit more. I close down his push so I can try and take advantage of this square. He jumps in, and I take right away. Let's see what the computer wanted to do. The computer just wanted to set up here in this hole. But I don't think taking's bad either. Oh no, it says taking's dead even. So this is another good example of forcing the issue. This knight is really not that threatening, but I mean, he was moving forward. I felt like my dark square bishop was staring into nothing. And so impulsively in the game, I just captured it. And I was thinking that I could, I wonder if he would have taken back this way. This would have given me a passed pawn to play for. But he took back the way he should have, right? And it doesn't really, it gives me this B file to play with, and I have the pawn that can push, but it also creates, some strengths for him. And so here's another advantage of where I tried to like force an attack. I tried to force myself into a better position by taking here, but it doesn't necessarily result in a better position, if that makes sense. So this is a bad capture. This is where I start to lose control of the game. I don't play the top engine move here. I don't even know why I played this move. Honestly, I think it was just because I hadn't moved my queen yet. I'd moved every other piece, and I wanted to develop. So poor rationale. Better yet is setting up this outpost right here. Hold on, I'm going to mute a sec. Sorry about that. Just had to make sure everything's going alright with my little kid. He's fine. He's just growling at mom. Okay, so we get to this position, and he jumps in to, he does kind of the same thing, trying to force a hole, trying to take advantage of an undefended pawn. So I defend it, which this is a terrible move because it gives him a lot of initiative with his pawns to kick my queen back, and then he can rotate his pieces over. And black's just going to have a really nice position. But he doesn't take advantage, and I finally, wow, this is apparently crushing for black if he just breaks through here because of this pin. I'm just losing my queen. He misses all of this. But this is really interesting. This is where I lose hold of the game. Up until here I've had a slight advantage. If not, I'm playing really well. And then I just kind of lose my grip on what I'm doing. Both of us were staring at this A pawn that, we didn't even realize how big of a threat that this was. Bang, check, and rotating over, and black's just crashing through, right? Even a perfect play from white. So he misses this oversight first time. Instead he moves his knight back. I'm still allowing this, although now I can defend with the knight. So that's good. And then he blunders terribly. He blunders horribly. I don't know what he was thinking. I think he forgot that the queen defended. But I just captured. And I don't know what he thought he had here. But I'm so boneheaded in this situation. I move my knight away, and this blunders the tactic of winning my queen. Because my idea was I'd really like to get my knight to this square, and I was thinking that I could potentially rotate pieces down and really put pressure on him and kind of plant my knight in the middle. So a good idea in chess, right? But I'm not aware of my opponent's threats in this position, and instead of just playing solidly, getting out of a basic pin, which anyone could see, right? Granted, this was a blitz game, so it could go fast. I played to attack and to force a winning position rather than to just play solidly and make sure I'm not blundering anything. And I think that's why people lose at my elo. That's the difference between a 1700 and a 2000 player is not these crazy tactics. This example is not great because I did miss a basic tactic to win my queen, right? The check and the pawn. Because if you see what happens in the game, I just miss it. It wins my queen. And I go from up 7 to down 6, right? So just a basic blunder, but I was trying to force a winning position rather than just playing it slow, and ultimately lost it. So I wanted to just give a little spiel. Yeah, I resigned. There's nothing. It's mate in 1. There's nothing to do here. I played on a little bit because it was a blitz game, and I think, he had 2 minutes left, so still nothing to do. But I think that game is a good demonstration of why you lose in chess. You try and force a winning position and you blunder. You just don't play solidly enough. So I'm going to try and play this game with that mindset of not blundering and making it through the opening, getting to where I want to be, and playing positionally fine. Let's damage the structure and castle. So, because he's committed his light scored bishop this way, I'm going to Fianchetto mine. This is basic opening. And then I think I'll shift the queen over and line up a kingside attack. Okay, first committal move for white. If I take, he takes, I take a couple ways. Doesn't seem very good. So we'll take. Weakens my diagonal towards the king though, so I think a king move here is justified. Ah, I see his point. So if I play here, he plays here, pinning me to the king and having two pieces on it. So let's sidestep that. Okay, we're fine. He closed down my light squared bishop though, which is kind of undesirable. But we have other ways that we can play for this. This pawn's loose. Okay, so a couple ideas. We could try a knight maneuver. Something like that. We could blockade him. Probably the best move is to blockade him. What was I worried about? Oh yeah, him picking up a free pawn. We want this defended. Okay, but if I jump in, he's gonna step up. But that weakens this square. I think that'll be okay. We'll backstep and then we'll blockade. This is the idea. Okay. We have to commit to defense now. I mean, it's defended. I'm in no rush to defend this. But he does have some pressure here. Okay. Thinking of playing that move, right? Yeah, this piece is frustrating. Let's see. I can't defend that right now. Let us think. Yeah, black has a good attack, and I'm taking too much time thinking. I should have picked a different time control. Ooh. Shoot. Well, I'd like to come back here, but I don't have any defensive. Okay, let's move the queen here to defend the pawn, and then let's meet this move with this move. Seems to be holding. Okay. He was hitting there, and he's still going to hit there. Wow. I missed it. I missed this move. I thought he'd go there. But I'm doing a pretty good job of holding his threats. I'm not just allowing him to do as he pleases. Now he'll take there. No, he won't. I'll give up the knight. Yep. Wow. I'm getting crushed. Even still. Takes. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, we have to activate the knight somehow. Probably rotate this rook over. I do have increment, so I'll be able to continue to think through some of these positions. I'm losing this pawn, which is no good. My light scored bishop is pretty much shut out of this game. I can take en passant, but that opens up this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's not blunder that. Let's go here. The piece is really strong. Okay, let's commit my light square bishop to this defense and try a maneuver. Let's get the queen out of this fork. Yeah, it's interesting moves. Okay. Plan is to capture next move. I think that's okay. There. Take there, check. And force a queen trade. We're okay, we're gonna have to give up the exchange here. Actually, we're not okay. I think we are beat. Because this pawn's too strong. Wow, great. I mean, my opponent played amazing. What can you say? Alright, let's look where I went wrong. I mean, I tried really hard to play correct. I don't really know where I went wrong. Wasn't trying to blunder anything. Taking was terrible, I guess. Should have developed a piece. So my instincts were wrong. I thought... oh, I should have taken this way, and then this move can't be met. I see. So my mistake was I was going to take with the knight. Which, yeah, this is no good. Because I have to bring the queen up to defend. Still would have been fine. Whoops. Let's see what I did. Taking's whatever. Yeah, I'm holding a position here. Yeah, pushing's no good. But it doesn't want me to take. What if he takes? I take back. What if he pushes? I take. Yeah, this is fine for me. Okay, here I reacted to a threat that wasn't really a threat. Tried to force... Another example, I tried to force a winning position because I knew this move was bad, but I wasn't patient. Well, you know what they say? Try again. We'll play another one. I'll try and be a little more quick with my thinking. Good, a higher rated opponent. Good, we'll give him the Alekin. Okay, we'll play a modern. Okay. Should just be very good for black. Taking's advantage for black, I think. Let's pin. Okay, he's breaking the pin. Set the knight, or hit the pawn one more time. Okay, first we take like this. He's still up a pawn. I can just grab this pawn. Let's take the knight. The knight's scary. There's tactics involved. Okay, this will be a nice game to demonstrate playing very solidly. I'm not playing to win, but I'm just playing solid chess. This move doesn't seem good because he wants to play this move. Okay, do I queen trade or not? I'm down a pawn. I mean, we have to right here. Let's long castle. Why not? Okay, this looks good. A committal move right here would drastically weaken his king side. Yes, now we're going to stop him from castling. I have to castle this way. I can't double up. But now he doesn't have castling rights. Interesting position. I want to hit this pawn. But I think the right answer is to gain tempo. Break apart some pawns. Let's gain some kingside space. Okay, good capture for me. It's going to activate his piece. But I think after pushing him out, I'll be okay. Black is playing for a draw here. But in this low elo, I think you're playing for basically a win every time. Okay. Let's play this move. And let's step one square closer to the rook. I think an active king will serve me better here. Yeah, now we can challenge the pawn. Oh, no we can't. We can hit this pawn. Stop his advance. Shut it down. Okay, defend. Defend. Shoot, not much to defend anymore, is there? Can't move up. Oh, we can defend like this. Actually, we might be able to trap his rook. In fact, I think we can trap his rook. I've got him in a box. He's probably trying to think his way out of this. After this move, I have this move, and I think he's trapped. He can give me a check. Yep, which saves the position. But the rook is still locked in there. So I think with a little reroute like this... Ah, he's getting out. He is getting out. Up or down, up or down. Let's go up and maybe march my king up here. Target this pawn. Okay, that's just a blunder. So this should be winning now. Okay, very nice. So a very nice game. Let's see if I was able to keep. I don't feel like I forced anything, right? Okay, out of the opening. Oh, wow. Oh, this is nice. But doesn't he have... He doesn't have a check. Darn it. Well, I missed an easy tactic out of the opening. I was trying not to force anything, I guess, but... Staying fairly close to even. I didn't think this worked. Oh, I guess there's taking here and activating your rook. Okay, would have been okay. Not how I played it though. Okay, white has a very a good position, but yeah. After this, yeah. Cutting off his rook. Wow, nice move. It's still even though. I missed that. Yeah, and then he just blundered the game away. So playing pretty solidly. Not giving away your advantage right away. Let's try it again. It's a different mindset than I'm used to. I don't usually play that way. Especially with white. Black, it might be a little bit easier to think like that. Because you're playing to defend. But white, you're playing for an advantage. Might be able to just attack him here. Let's see if we can get him to overextend. We can. Oh, I did not see that move. Thought I had a little bit better position than I did. Forced to play this the way I don't want to. Gotta create breathing space. And now he gets the tempo on my queen. Wow. Kind of poorly played by me. But I might have this. Which I think would essentially give me what I wanted. Black has all the initiative here. I've played this poorly. Okay, but that gives me a tempi. But now he's going to kick me right back out. Yep. Now I have to give up the bishop pair. And my other bishop's so weak. We'll activate this way, perhaps. Let's go long. There's no threats like that. Yeah, I'm kind of broken up in here, but... And then let's push through over here. Planning to play this, then this. Just march my way up. Break out on the king side. Okay. Do I have to respond to it? Not really. I mean, it's going to give me some serious light scored weaknesses. And everything's defended for the time being. Yeah, let's just hit the light scored bishop. Let's remove the defender. This move's coming. I have this move always. Yeah, now I can hit him. Okay, we have to take, and I lose the game. Suck. Let's try again. I guess we'll see this. I don't like to rematch people. Yeah, they just leave. We'll try one more. Try one more. I think it's going to take some practice. A little more calculation, a little less thinking. Let's do a Slav. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's a good move. Well, castle. Okay, he's really defending that knight. Let's go here and play for this, maybe. Just kind of break open. This piece is pinned. It cannot move. Let's see castles. Okay, now I'm on this. Has to step back. Okay. Let's see, how do I play positionally sound and not blunder everything away? Because that's how I'm losing my games, blunders. It's not as if my opponent's playing phenomenally. Let's drop back. This would be a good jump for him, but I'm covering it. A weak pawn can't be won. But let's solidify there. Let's create a little breathing room and avoid it getting pinned to my bishop. What's his attack? What's his move? He wants to play this. Open up. Moves like that. I think this piece is better suited on this diagonal. Probably first a knight development move though. Can't be kicked once I get there. Looks nice. Yeah, let's go after this light scored bishop. And give away my queen. Oh man. Well, not my knight, I guess. Well, that time I just gave away my queen. One more. I felt like I was playing well. I felt like I had a good position, and then I just gave it all away. I'm losing all my points tonight. I think the ideas are pretty sound, but I mean, the execution's poor. I'm sure everyone's had these nights, but I'm just not playing well. Let's play d4. Okay, hits me with the queen. Don't really want to pin myself, so let's move up here. Maybe give a check. I don't know. Let's reroute the knight and push. We want to bust open on the queen side. Wait a second. I mean, it's defended well. I want a little breathing room on the queen side. Okay, let's question this dark squared bishop. Let's drop this back and try and trade off light squared bishops. Let's disconnect these two and really kick him out. I hate this pin. Let's offer a trade. Okay, he takes it. Let's run like this with the king. Let's put my rook here and trade off this piece as well. Okay, let's offer this trade. I mean, he has to take it, no? No, he doesn't. And now he wins this. Yep, I'm getting windmilled. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should stop pulling my head. Nothing instructive, just Playing poor chess. Okay, I'm resigning. I don't want to get windmilled. This sucks. Alright, we're going to play this guy till we beat him. Getting back up, blow by blow. Okay, we'll play Grimfield. Yeah, this is losing a pawn, but there's some counterplay here, I think. Getting my pawn back. He wanted to castle here anyways. Could have taken that one too. Let's develop. It's frustrating to lose to like tactical tricks because, I mean, I'm just not seeing them tonight. I'm trying to play solid chess and I'm losing to tricks essentially. I mean, you try and play fast and nothing to show for it. Probably my next move. Seems like a good file to be on. That looks like a nice move. I'll have to play something like this to get out. Man, he spent a long time on that thing. Let's go here and then here. Well, actually, I don't know if that's very good. Yep. Yep. I think I'm busted. I mean, just takes, looks winning. Whoa. But now there's this. And I'm not busted. Interesting. I was lost. All I just gotta do is take. What am I gonna do? Take back? Takes a pawn. Oh, I'm in check. Oops. Okay, play there. Everything's still pretty standard. I'm on the knight. You can't hit me like this. Shoot, I wanted to go there. Let's push. Okay. I think we should be able to make a queen, no? Giving away pawns for no reason. Classic Ethan. Oh, he's really bothering me. Yeah, he's really bothering that piece. I mean, but as long as I'm on this strong diagonal with the passed pawn, there's chances. Always chances. Pretty strong blockade right there. Check. He can take, but then I can win. It's a pretty nice find. The knight served a really important job disconnecting the dark squared bishop from the queening square, and the knight forks it, so if he doesn't take it, yep, I get his rook. I mean, I'm just queening next move. Okay, he has to give up the knight. Oh man, I checkmated myself. I gave up my bishop. And now I'm lost again. What? Why didn't he just take? Okay. Well, now I have something to play for. I mean, it's not a ton, but I'll take it, right? Okay, we'll hit the pawn. 4 seconds on Mr. Bayander, who's just like outplayed me in every sense of the word. Just walk up. Should probably threaten me here. King advance is no good. Yeah, he just times out. Wow. Well, you know what? I won a game. We'll take that. I think we're going to decline, and I'm going to take it as a win because I have played horrible, horrible chess tonight. I mean, what was this? I mean, take the bishop. Check. Here. Back out. I mean, what am I going to do to stop you, you know? Okay, thanks for watching. Sloppy struggle, but that's chess for you. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.